Hi guys, welcome back to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. I'm Nana, and I thought I would try and use our new setup that we have here in the nursery. This is our sweet little Miss Priscilla, and this is Victoria, and we are late for Theme Thursday. Miss Raven had her very first band concert last night, so there was no way we could get in on Thursday, and I thought I would just come in and do this and show you what we can do up here on our fun new little changing table. Right now the babies are just sitting in here in their cute little white onesies, and that way I thought it would be easier to shoot it that way. So we'll just see how this turns out and we'll go from there. The theme this week was red and white, or excuse me, black and white and red all over. And the alternative theme was panda bears. I only have like one panda bear outfit, and I think I've shared it so many times. So I'm going to put little Miss Priscilla on this little white onesie dress, and it's got teensy tiny little black outline hearts, and then it's got a little bolero cardigan that's black with tiny little white polka dots. That's what I'm going to put on her. And then I've got her just some simple little white Mary Jane socks and some teensy little tiny fancy black buckled dress shoes with a little satin bow on the toe, and they're big, shiny and black. So I will start with her. Since this last week, across the bodice of the little onesie dress, there's a black with white tiny polka dots gross grain ribbon and a gross grain ribbon bow in the center. Sorry about that. Last Thursday was Thanksgiving here in the U.S. And we were just going to have our girls come, and we were just going to have soup, because we were going to have a big meal at my mother and father's house on Saturday, this past Saturday. Well, my husband had been outside working on our property and, just piddling around. And he came in and the house, and he just hung up his phone. And I knew something was wrong, so I said, "What's going on?" And he just got off the phone with his sister, and my stepfather-in-law passed away on Thanksgiving. So we lost him on Thursday. So that was pretty shocking, because he's been fairly healthy for 83. He actually had just gone in the house, was getting ready to go to my sister-in-law's Thanksgiving. And he told his son that he was going to go in the house and sit in his chair and just do some paperwork and relax for a little bit. And he didn't come out very quickly, and so his son went in the house and checked on him, and he just fell asleep in his comfy chair in the living room. So, that was kind of shocking news. So our one daughter wasn't going to come to our house for Thanksgiving Day, which we were going to do ours in the evening. So I called her, and she was about an hour away, and told her that I thought she really needed to come to our house for Thanksgiving, a little homemade soup meal. So she said she'd made plans, but she knew that I needed her to come, so she said she would make those arrangements. So she did. We were having such a good night, guys. We had such good soup. My oldest daughter, Raven's mommy, she made a chicken gnocchi soup, and it was really good. And then I made homemade broccoli and cheese soup, and that was really good. It's the first time I'd ever made it before. Well, I'm putting on our cute little shoes and socks. Cut off the camera. Like I said, this is a new setup, and I'm going to try and get everything done right. These are the old style shoes that have the little gold buckles. Velcro's much easier, y'all. But this is what I have. So let me see if I can get it buckled in there. Anyway, so we had a really good, fun night. And everybody was in a good mood and getting along. Because I have very young adults, so they're just starting to outgrow the teenage bickering phase. But everybody was having a really good night. And after supper, we had everybody go into the living room. And I really didn't want to spoil the mood because it was such a good evening. But we had to finally sit down and tell all the girls that their papa had passed away. And, you know, that pretty much spoiled everybody's happy mood we were all in, I guess you could say. And I didn't want to, but it was something that they needed to be told, and I wanted them to be here. We wanted to tell them in person. So, we all kind of sat around and hugged and reminisced and basically told him what had happened, and that he went very peacefully. You know, that's, if it's your time to go, that's the best way to go. Just sit down in your favorite comfy cozy spot and just go to sleep. And that's what he did. He just laid down, reclined his seat back, and just laid his head back and started snoozing. And, you know, they usually say the spouse usually doesn't last a year after the passing of their loved one. And my mother-in-law, her passing anniversary is, oh, what is today? Today is December 1st. 3 more days. 3 more days and we have lost her, so. Oh, I need to put her cute little headband on. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. And maybe I'll just fix her little bangs a little bit because they're kind of sticking up. So this past year has gone by really fast. We've been going through lots of paperwork with the family form and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, I can't see her very well. Sorry. So we still are not done with that. We're almost done, but we're not done. So we're hoping to get that paperwork done within the next week. Now, I've just got a little black headband with a black netting bow, and it's got a little black and white polka dot satin ribbon on it. So here's little Miss Priscilla. She's done. So I'm going to scoot her over, and I'm going to scoot little Miss Victoria up. So, Victoria's going to wear a bubble romper. The bodice is red, and then the collar is red and white checked, and the bottom is red and white checked, and the bodice has a long sleeve, and it's trimmed in all the red and white. So I told my girls when they were here that we would let them know as soon as we found out, you know, all the arrangements for the burial and funeral and stuff like that. But that was on Thursday night, excuse me. And then our youngest daughter was still staying here. And then Friday, I just had gone through, I was kind of just processing and trying to go through family photos and stuff to send to his stepdaughter, because she was putting the photos together for the funeral memorial services. So I kind of did that. And then Saturday, we were supposed to be going to my mom's meal, and I was supposed to be making homemade chicken and noodles. So I decided I probably better get that started Friday night, So I'm going to have that done in time, because I knew he was just going to be busy. So I did. My daughter helped me, my youngest daughter, helped me roll out all the noodles and stuff and get those made. And then that evening I started making the chicken stock. Gosh, she looks so cute in this. It's a little bit big on her. And so we did that. Also here, Victoria, I've got some little long red sakes with little red baubles on them. So I'm going to put those on her. And she's got little silver shoes with little silver gross grain ribbon rosette and just a little stretchy strap. So I got that all done. Saturday we went to my mom's and it was good. We had a good time, but you know, if you've been in that situation, you know how mentally draining it is. You're just tired. You know, it just kind of takes so much energy out of you. So the next day, gosh, and I can't remember. I think it was Saturday, or maybe it was Friday night. Friday night. The step family contacted us and let us know that the funeral visitation would be on Sunday and the funeral would be on Monday. So that's what we did. Here's a little red satin or gross grain ribbon and red headband I'm going to put on Victoria. Sorry, my arm was across, yeah. So here these girls are. Victoria has a funny shaped forehead, so you have to make sure her bows are pulled way down on her forehead. Kind of messes with her little spit curl, but that's okay. There, silhouette up on her little shoulder. It's not the best picture, but see if I can prop it a little bit better. Anyway, so that's kind of what we were doing this past week. It's not a whole lot of fun, but it was nice. I mean, we were able to be there. Everybody was able to come. My girls, 4 of them came to the visitation on Sunday. And then Monday, my other daughter was able to come to the funeral. So then we had a meal after that. And then we went out to the step family's house to go through stuff. So we haven't even gone through my mother-in-law's stuff yet from last year. So they've been really helpful, and they've been separating stuff, and we went and picked up a bunch of pictures and some furniture and stuff. So I'm kind of going through all that. But here's my 2, black and white and red all over. And here I'll show you a cute little addition to our little panda family. See if I can see her. Oh, she's huge. She is a cute little panda Build-A-Bear. And she's got little hot pink ribbons on her ears. And she's got a little pastel pink, green, and teal blue dress lined with hot pink frill at the bottom. And she has little cute black and white Converse like Chuck Taylor shoes. They're cute, but they're Build-A-Bear. They're so cute. This is my daughter's, well, Raven's mommy's little Build-A-Bear. So that is our little panda. So that is our contribution this week. Sorry it's a little somber, but I wanted to come in and let you know Raven took it pretty hard. She's doing lots better, because that's her only papa she's ever known. We've had him for 15 years. He's been in our lives, so she's her only papa she knows. But she's over playing her video game at her mom's house. So I said, I'll just go ahead and get our video done, and we'll go from there. I'll just hop on and do a real quick video and show you our black and white and red all over babies. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you, and you guys have a blessed, blessed week. Mwah.